that would definitely have to be M, because I have a bunch of really close friends and all of our first names start with M. And my daughter's name starts with them, my name starts with them, and I love mangoes. I thought a lot about this. I think Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. I think as I've gotten older, I just really appreciate somebody who is solid and smart, and he's, depending how you interpret it, he's awfully sexy. So I'm all in on Mr. Darcy. I like the shy types. Joan Didion's Play It As It Lays. I love that title. I think about it all the time. I wish I could come up with something that great. The Dutch House by Anne Patchett. I'm very excited to read it. I love her so much. I think from the Sweet Pickles children's books, The Rabbit, and they all say, "Rest, rabbit, rest," and he just goes and goes and goes and goes. And I don't write for long periods of time, but I definitely write in these bursts, and I don't take a break, and I go every single day, and it's a little bit much. Finish a draft. Once you finish a draft, it's just, you have a book, you have something complete, and you can edit, and it's just a lot easier, and a part of your brain can relax. And I struggle with that, but I think there really is something to it. Even if it's terrible, you have something to work with. I think it was Super Fudge by Judy Blume, and I gobbled it up and I laughed so hard, and that was the beginning of reading a lot, starting in third, fourth grade. Another children's book, I think Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit. I just love that whole world, and I don't like Mr. McGregor, but everything else. It's so cozy and beautiful. There are two of them, Looked and Turned, and it's been pointed out to me, and I can't stop. Elizabeth Gilbert's Big Magic, because it's just kind. It's very organic, and talks about how the story also wants to be written, and it's not you grinding it out. So I love that, and it's inspiring. Amazon sometimes. Goodreads, no. When I see the stars and the rating, I hate that, but I don't go in and read the reviews. I got too scarred on my first book. It's just awful. 100%. It's reading the New York Times or Washington Post, or just scrolling to news sites. Circe by Madeline Miller. All my friends loved it, and it got very dense for me. E.B. White. It's a book called Happy Yoga by Steve Ross, and he was my yoga teacher when I lived back in Los Angeles in my 20s, and it's filled with such great advice. I love that book. Mac. The Goldfinch. Amanda Eyre Ward, who's also a Texas author, and she's also an Austin author. Celeste Ng. definitely for this latest book I'm working on, Jeff Buckley. Probably a condo in Vancouver, BC, but it was more of what was going on because my nephew was jumping all over me and I had a deadline and that was crazy. I was sitting on the couch. The letter I. Pride and Prejudice. Book people in Austin, Texas, but I also have to give a shout out to Kepler's Books in Menlo Park, California, where I grew up. Still writing. I probably want to be a screenwriter or a chef. I love to cook. Established. And that's it. I did it. 26 questions. Thank you. Hi, I'm Marit Weisenberg. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can find me on Instagram at Marit Weisenberg and also on my website at maritweisenberg.com. And please check out my book, a young adult novel, The Insomniacs.